Welcome to my podcast, everyone. If you didn't know, this is my last semester at HC Montréal. And for this reason, I had to think about what I want to do in my future career. So, after a huge intellectual effort, I realized one thing. I realized that I wanted to be impactful in my career. But how to be impactful when you're young and when you don't have any experience yet in the business world? So I did some research and I found out one field that might suit me well, and it's the consulting world. So therefore, I want to have a word on this subject with you. The consulting world can give you the chance to be impactful at the very early stage of your career. So let's talk about this opportunity, but more precisely about the methodology that consultants use when facing a problem, and I'd like to talk about the recruiting process of the major four consulting firms. So first, about the methodology. Consultants, they like to follow a four-step method. So the first step is to state the problem. They want to clearly define what the problem is, who is the owner of the problem, what are the actors involved in this situation, and what are the constraints. And they have a saying about stating the problem that says, a problem well stated is a problem half solved already. So it's just to give you the importance of the first step. It is really important. The second step is to structure. So the consultants, they will gather all the informations that they need, and they will try to organize it in a way that it will show the big picture of the situation. So this is the second step. The third step is to solve. So because they have all this information, now they will use their brain power and they will try to come up with many possible solutions for their clients to choose from. The fourth step and the last one of this method is to sell the solutions, but not to sell as a vendor would do. What they mean when they say to sell is more to communicate the solutions that they came up with in a very brief, short, and efficient way. So this is it for the methodology that they use. Now let's talk about the recruiting process. It has three steps. The first step is the screening of resumes. So in fact, they will receive a lot of applications. So if you want to be selected, you have to have a very clean resume. So everything that is on it must be meaningful and it must show why you are the best candidate for them. And if you get selected, you will be moved to the next step, which is the case interview. So they will put you in a situation where you are facing a problem and that you will be having 20 minutes to solve it. But even if you don't go to the end of the problem, this is not the point. In fact, they just want to analyze how your mind works when facing a problem. They want to see how you can logically structure the steps to reach the solution. If you succeed to crack the case, you will go through the next step, the fit interview. So in this one, they will not be looking at your problem solving skills. They will be looking at your people skills. So they will put you in many different situations where you will have to stay calm and act up and to stay very professional. So they might have managers and partners to act like they were angry clients or unsatisfied clients with the solution that you gave, and you will have to deal with it. And if you succeed well, then you have great chances to be selected to be a consultant within those firms. To sum it up, consultants, they like to follow a very strict methodology as it allows them to structure, state, and give the best solutions to their clients. But because it is very difficult, the recruiting process is also very hard and selective. Now, I would like you to take a moment, take a break, take it easy for 15, 30 seconds, and think of what you would absolutely need or want in your future career. And for my in my case, I realized that I really wanted to have an impact on something in my future career. And to link it with the rest of my presentation, I think that being a consultant is a great way to, it's a very challenging environment in which you will be giving solutions to some enterprise, small, large, or medium even, and it would you can have a very big impact on their decisions that will affect the entire future of an organization. And I find this very thrilling. So thank you.